Welcome back to Suburban Hiking. We're at the gates of, actually this is not like the gate you're supposed to be at, but this is, I'm assuming, a gate to Camp Pendleton that I shouldn't really go too close to. Looking over the valley, the east side of Oceanside, you can see there is a river. Actually you can't, but you just have to trust me where they're at. This white line I'm tracing here is a wall along the bike trail. If I zoom in, actually, do you see that guy biking on the bike trail? Focus, there we go. That's where the river is, and the south side of the river up until these hills here is called the Mid Valley. And these very nice looking houses, these are all, I'm pretty sure, new developments, like newer, not new, but like they haven't been here since the 80s. But like once you get to the actual eastern part of this northern side of the valley between Pendleton and the river, it's called the Deep Valley. And that's where my girlfriend lives, but you don't really want to. No, I'm joking. It's fine now. The Deep Valley is not a scary place to be, but among a lot of SoCal people, there are rumors. And there are a lot of kids in my school who write WSDVB all over different street signs and public places, which I have no problem with, honestly, because I don't want them to track me down. No, I'm pretty sure the blood and Crip gangs here are like kind of chill these days. It's like old people who don't do it anymore, and really young people who just kind of like play pretend on Instagram. But the VM, I don't even know if they use the acronym, but people on the internet use the acronym. Very Meso Locos. Those guys are kind of scary. I think it's also young dudes, but they killed like 4 14-year-olds a few years ago at a park that was right next to my friend's house I used to stay at. So that's a little crazy, be killing teenagers like that when you're like also 19 and you feel like your little cousin size person. So that little blue patch between the horizon and that building is the ocean, and that building is the Rosicrucianist Temple. I don't really know. I've tried to look up what the fuck, maybe it's Rosicrucianism, maybe it's Rosicrucianism. I've tried to look it up like 5 different times, and it has not stuck in my mind what the fuck it was. It's some sort of Christianity, but it's like, you know how there's like there's like mystical like religions in Europe where they like believe in magic and shit? It's like one of those ones. And it's from like the 16 or like, it's from like the Crusades. It's some like crazy kind of cool ass shit, honestly. But that building was put there in like year like 1900-ish by, it's the headquarters of like the Rosicrucianist like gang in the SoCal area. Maybe just the San Diego area, I have no idea. But nonetheless, pretty weird. I biked up there. That was kind of a difficult bike ride. There's no bike trail. You have to just go along the side of a big road. But that was pretty cool. It's all locked up. You can't do much there. And then right up here, which is where I think I want to go for a little running thing, is like a Catholic monastery. But there's just some nice views up there, and there's really dudes walking around in like monk uniforms. So it's a little crazy. Big Catholic town. Big Catholic town. Out in Vista, I think there's like some Buddhist temples. I kind of just want to go to one. Oh, plane taking off. You can probably hear that. This airport is so fucking busy, dude. Only on certain days, on like nice ass days, it's super busy. I guess there are a lot of it's like the North County. No, there's airports in like every dude. So like Southern California is so spread apart. There's like a little mini airport in like half the cities in every county. The city's like over 100K for the rich people, just to like fly their planes. So that's like literally just what that is. Like there's just people just flying their planes like every day. Kind of fucking sick. Kind of makes me want to go be an investment banker or go do consulting so I can afford a plane. I totally know though, like if I was one of those people like I'm gonna make a bag, get out, and then do something cool with money, yeah, that's not happening, bro. I'm gonna turn into an investment banking legend and just make like $1 billion and then probably never give a cent away. So might as well just make YouTube videos and work at Jersey Mike's. The sun is going down a whole lot earlier these days. It's only September and it's already, the sun is like on its way down by 6:30. You notice it. I mean, you can notice it right now. It's only just turned 6, not even. So that's kind of BS. Yeah, that's like 4 planes since I started the video, and I was standing up there for quite a while, just watching a lot more planes. Like, if I had to put a number on it, 35 planes I've seen. There is the mission right there. That's gonna be the next episode of the missions vlog series. There is footage of us trying to go to the San Diego mission through only public transport, like usual. And we made it to literally the street that it is on, the street that it got relocated to like 1 million years ago. And then it was just that, dude, that area is just so fucking suburban and unwalkable. And it got fully dark. We left it. The train down to San Diego, or no, it was the train to Ocean. We missed the train to Oceanside downtown, which was like the only one that was going to arrive for the right train to San Diego. So we ended up getting to Old Town Station a whole hour late. So the sun went down on us when we were in Mission Valley. Like it was fully pitch black down there. Kind of barely made it home. No, we easily could have seen it, because the train to San Diego and then back to home was like, dude, that's like, we were waiting in downtown San Diego for like 40 minutes. We were gonna go walk around trying to find not a place to eat, because we ate that really good kebab place I think I mentioned before, or maybe it's an unreleased hike. That's been a pattern recently too, the unreleased hikes. I had a bike hike to the neighborhood south of Camp Pendleton, where you think it's on Camp Pendleton and it like overlooks the river, but it's actually not. Although that was just like, well, the reason why I didn't upload is because I accidentally said what car my boss drives, and I didn't feel like editing that out, and I thought it could backfire. So I just never uploaded it. But I rode my bike with the camera on the whole way, and I just think the audio is probably like not that great either. And I mean, not that that stopped me before, but it was just kind of a boring video, just going to a suburb. Like, this is kind of cooler. My first time up here too. I mean, that was my first time out there, but like, that's pretty boring. This is Fusat Road. It is the widest, emptiest road in the city, probably. Oh, there's some cars. But it was empty when I walked up here. empty now, except for all the traffic. And there's just nothing in this part of town. It's just houses. So anyone who's driving here lives right in this area. That's why it's like empty. No one. It's too out of the way to use. It's like a detour road. There are a lot of suburban roads that are not meant to be like used by anyone except for residents, that just do get used as like main arterial roads because Google Maps will show they have like nice like low traffic. Oh, that's Welland Lake. I've never seen Welland Lake before with my own eyes. I just know that's what that is from like my Google Maps knowledge of Oceanside. That's pretty cool. My bike is still there, that's good. It's my bike. That. Maybe this one. There it is. This is one of the people that live in the Undercity. And I'm sorry to put it that way, but I just love Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. So, you know, everything, I relate it all to the planets in that game. And this is Paris, this is the middle city. Up on the hills is the upper city, whatever it's called. And then down there, you know, the Undercity. I'm gonna replay that game when I get home tonight, dude. That's my fucking this is not a good idea, trying to go down here in these shitty ass shoes. These were the PE shoes I bought for like grade 8U. And they're just like the cheapest Adidas you can buy. And they're all worn out. I'm also wearing swim shorts and like a tank top. I'm like dressed. It's like nippy out, dude. For real. But I don't know, I just feel like living in Southern California not wearing, it's like, dude, come on, don't be a pussy and wear a fucking coat in September. I probably look like I'm walking down in the dumbest possible way. I can hold my phone in my hand and I can't like actually do it properly. Dude, I literally hear somebody blacksmithing in the fucking valley. And like, shouts. These guys are chill though. They'll let me get my bike back. I have a bit of a joint left over. I was smoking up there on government property. So I think I was in DC with my parents. This is like gonna be the most white thing I ever say on this show here. But I have parents that smoke weed with me, and we were in Washington DC. You know, a museum is best enjoyed like slightly baked. So we didn't like fucking Gen Z pussies bringing edibles to the aquarium. So we just had a joint in our backpack, and then popped outside to like, I believe it was the American History Museum. We popped outside to the Independence Avenue side, which is, correct me if I'm wrong, that is the side not facing the mall, facing the road across from the Federal Triangle. And like the Andrew Mellon, whatever it's called. No, it's not called the Andrew Mellon building, but it's like a crazy ass building. It's really cool. But we popped outside on the front like deck of that humongous ass structure. Beautiful. That's my favorite city I visited for sure. Seattle in the spring is close second. And Vancouver, I'll always love Vancouver more than anything else, but yeah, apparently smoking weed on federal property is federally illegal. Like, go to jail, probably. I'm sure the DC cops don't arrest for that. Like, I was smoking on the National Mall too, I felt like there was like a plainclothes CIA guy, like the dad from American Dad, just like watching me. He was on an electric scooter, like a huge one, so that's kind of why I thought he was CIA. But like plainclothes, with this whole family too, which is sus. And they were just like staring at me. You get death glares. If DC, I'll say it, it's the South. It's not Southern in a typical sense, but it has more characteristics in relation with the Southern U.S. than it does with the Northern in terms of environment. And well, then I guess I shouldn't say it's how people have a Southern mentality to smoking, but I just feel like there was some Southern, or I think Mid-Atlantic. No, it's obviously it's a Mid-Atlantic area, but I think I'm gonna take back my statement about Southern mindset. I think it is a Mid-Atlantic mindset, 100%. Just like, no, it is American Dad, bro, because first one in Virginia. Oh my God, that's where they live. There's somebody in the car here. I'm just gonna hold my tongue. Happy no one stole my bike. BRB.